Hello and welcome to Tabletop Odyssey. As you can see today, I'm going to be doing a box opening of Star Wars Legion Snowtroopers. People seem to be okay with the last one, so I thought keep doing them, especially if I get them like pretty much as everybody else is getting them like on the day of release. This is the Snowtrooper box. We skipped the usual full screen intro because I've got cameras and lights set up galore. I've already taken off the standard cellophane wrapper, and inside, which you can't quite see, but it comes in two sections. We'll have a look at this section first, which is basically the tokens and the what do they call this? It's a setup one, the ones where it shows you how to like put the models together. You get 7 troopers, as you seems to be the standard in the trooper unit style of them anyway. You get all your usual tokens. The interesting thing to know about this model is that the legs and the bodies are separate and each arm seems to be separate. Now I don't know if that's the plan going forward, but that is definitely what we have here. Which is I sort of hope is what we get. I think that would allow a lot more customization. If you want to chop off the little connector bits, you can have them in any style that you want. I've got a couple of units of these. For the first one at least, I'll probably just go pretty standard. But that's the learn to play, not the learn to play, the like assembly guide or what have you. And you get your usual cardboard token, which just basically has one of every token. No unique tokens at the moment, but obviously I suspect that will come at some point. But you get all your standard tokens, nothing amazing in there. As for the cards, of course, you get your main card. I'm sorry if this is a bit too shiny or too dark. Let's just see if I can make that focus a little bit. Not really, it's a little bit too dark, but they've got steady. I mean, if you want to see the actual cards online, would be your best bet. It's a bit hard to get that in focus, I think. That's near enough, in it. Steady. Pretty much like the similar normal Stormtroopers in terms of attack and upgrades. It's just they have steady instead of precise. That's going to let them move and then get a free range attack. So a free range attack action, which is an important definition. Then you've got your normal upgraded trooper, which I'm not sure you can properly see. Your flame trooper and your ion trooper. The flame trooper is the one that's interesting. You get blast and it's got spray. As I said, if you want to really see the cards, there's a Wikipedia or something, you probably want to check that. And an Ion Trooper, which got 3 dice, interesting, but we've pretty much already seen those, of course. One thing to note is that there is no environmental gear with any of these. People are saying that's a bit weird considering the Snowtroopers. But of course you get the impact grenades, you get concussion grenades in the core kit, whereas in this you get impact grenades and grappling hook. So if you've bought the core set, and you've not bought a unit of Stormtroopers and you want impact grenades, you can buy this unit of Snowtroopers and get them. Now for you rebels, you'll have to wait for the fleet troopers. But that's the cards, they're the tokens. That's you see, in terms of a box opening, there's not really much here. But let's tip out the rest because these are all of the models. Now the models basically come as the rest of the models have done in the past. Everyone has its own little baggie, so we should have 7 normal baggies. Which of course we do, and we have a bag of bases. Now I mean I just want to I'll pop open one and we'll have a slightly closer look, but as you can imagine they're all going to be fairly similar. It's not like there's going to be a massive difference here. I think have I got one where the arms are together? No. So you can see, and let me make sure that you can indeed see. Let me zoom in a little bit here. It's a bit unusual. Oh, that is unusual. As they say, I wanted to say John, but that really doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so it comes with the body like this. Can I make that just focus a little bit better, maybe, camera? No, it's not going to focus any better than that. Maybe if I bring it a little bit closer. No, that's it's not happening, that is it? So it's the best I'm going to get today on this shot. But I mean, if you want to look at the actual in detail, then maybe the internet would be better for that as well. But I don't know. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. Let's see. I think it's... Oh, I've just knocked the camera. I'm trying to get the light on it as well so we can see it. But as you can see, the camera is not cooperating with me very well today. So let me just see if it'll focus maybe on my finger. It's not really doing that. And then if I put the model there, nice. sort of. Can't really see the detail on it necessarily, but maybe that's close enough. And then if we look at the legs would pop in like so. Let's just make sure the legs would pop in. They pop in like so. The arms, let's see if they're a strong fit. I'm not sure which arm this is. It goes in this arm. They all have the shaped holes for the tokens, as you can see there. Has a corresponding shape. Trying to do this without looking at it properly is a pain. I think that's possibly that, but I'm not 100% sure. And on the other one, he's got, I was going to say he's got no hand, but you can see his hand is actually already on the weapon. So this one would be a little bit tricky to convert. I'm not sure if that's going to be the same for all of them. But yeah, this is very hard to do on camera, guys. But he'll basically, his arm will connect. Ah, no, for God's sake. I'm going to have to try and do it now, you know, while the pressure's on. My hands are just not working today. Oh, this is one of the trickiest things I've done in Star Wars Legion, but I'm fairly sure it'll be easier when you're not trying to do it on camera. There you have him. That would be one of the troopers. Now, they're not all like that. Some of them are going to have their hands on the weapons properly. You know, it's not like this is the pure example. Shall we do one more just to see if I can find one with hands? No, see, that guy doesn't have any hands. That hand is on the weapon. I wonder how many of these have the hands on the weapon. That's another guy. They all seem to follow this method. So if they, yep. Oh no, this one is free, I think. Pretty sure that this guy doesn't have his hand on his weapon, but I don't know how many of the 7 that would be. But yeah, his weapons, he has both hands. He has both hands on each of his guns. So I'll leave these in the baggies for now. But that's pretty much everything. You know, there's not much more to add. We've looked at the box. You get your standard tokens. You've got your new cards, which aren't really new. They're pretty much the exact same as the Stormtrooper set. You've got 7 baggies with a miniature in them of each. A baggie with all the bases in, and that's pretty much it. I'll just have a quick last look at this. I'll zoom out because we all wanna have a look, Jay, don't we? No, the light is completely ruining that for me there. But let's see how many of them don't have the hands. So at least 2. I mean, I'm not sure what the hell that. Oh, he's the flamethrower guy, so he does have his hand. You wouldn't necessarily want to convert him anyway. Yeah, sadly, it looks like pretty much all of them have the hands on the weapon. So you've got the right hand has the left hand on it as well, and then the left arm just fits in. Not as ideal for converting as I initially claimed, but you know, the quality of the sculpts, yeah, I actually think they look pretty decent. Now I'll have to do a paint job that's vaguely worth it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it vaguely useful. As ever, I hope you have a most beautiful day, and goodbye.